approach my menu planning as if I was the chef at that restaurant and what I would want to serve. So when I get like a sample list from, I don't know, like internally from Original Desserts, what I do is I take the actual, like the concept, and then I start to try to break it down as to how I either would want to eat it or other people would want to, how they would perceive the desserts. Basically what I like to do is take people back. So for NRA this year, I have chosen to do Simple Elegance. And basically what I've taken for my inspiration is my upbringing and my background of where I grew up. And it is on a small farm in eastern Washington. One of the desserts specifically is my take on strawberry shortcake. And what it would be is a thin arlette, which is a puff dough that's been pressed with 10x sugar and then baked really flat so it's nice and crispy. Then it has a creme fraiche panna cotta on it with crushed strawberries, with a strawberry soup that has white wine and all these other, basically things your grandmother never would have put in it. But by the time you eat all of these components together, it reminds you of something that you would have had in your childhood. One of my other desserts that I'm doing is a take on peaches and cream. So what I've done is I've taken crepes and I've actually soaked them in a poaching liquid of peach liqueur and orange juice. Then I've layered them with a mascarpone cream. So it has these really cool layers. Once it's cut, I take compressed sangria peaches and use that on the bed of the mascarpone crepe that I had made. And basically when you taste all these textures and flavors together, it's very similar to a fresh bowl of, you know, tree-ripe peaches with some cream over it and some sugar. Just like when, you know, you were a little kid and your mom isn't going to make you anything, so you have to go out in the garden and get something. So for my chocolate option, I decided to do my take on everybody's favorite, a s'more. And I made my own graham cracker, and then I've layered it with a dense flourless chocolate cake that's topped with homemade marshmallow and then toasted. And if it's served at room temperature, and then once you toast the top of it, it's like a gourmet s'more. Not quite like what you're used to at the campfire, but almost as messy.